Professor Hoots. Hello there, friends. It's me, Professor Hoots. Put on your thinking caps, because we're going on an alphabet adventure. Professor Hoots flutters his wings excitedly, revealing his big round sunglasses and quirky shoes. Professor Hoots. Today, we're meeting a very interesting letter. Can you guess which one? It's the incredible, irresistible letter I. A giant I appears, bouncing happily like a pogo stick. Professor Hoots. Say hi to Mr. I. Everyone. I is both very tall and very special. Professor Hoots. Let's dive into the imagination. The letter I can stand all alone, like me, when it's a word all by itself. Professor Hoots points to himself with one wing, then spins around playfully. Professor Hoots. But I is not just a single, lonely letter. In words like igloo, ice cream, and insect, the I takes a star's role. Scene changes to a cold setting where an igloo appears. Professor Hoots. BRR, it's chilly. Turn ice into igloos for the Eskimos. Scene flips to a sunny day with kids eating ice cream cones. Professor Hoots. Who loves ice cream? Cool, sweet, and scrumptious. A giant, smiling insect buzzes around. Professor Hoots. Did you notice insect? Little creatures with lots to explore. Professor Hoots flutters above a field of inchworms. Professor Hoots. Look, inchworms inch forward, very slow and steady, perfectly illustrating our letter. Scene transitions to a fun indoor music room where instruments are laid out. Professor Hoots. Meet instruments starting with our friend, the I. Look, a guitar, piano, and more. Professor Hoots taps a drum playfully. The letters shake as music plays. Professor Hoots. Hear that jingle. Instrument does include the fantastic sound of rhythm and tune. Professor Hoots floats into a sunny study room with students and their instructor. Professor Hoots. When you learn something new, say I study. Learning is endless fun. Professor Hoots points to a child reading. Professor Hoots. Our letter I is at the start of the quest of ideas, imagination, and more. Scene switches to a charming scene of inching animals. Professor Hoots. What else begins with I? An intelligent, introspective animal. Meet the Ibex. A friendly Ibex appears, shaking its head with spiraled horns. Professor Hoots. Amazing. Our worldly Ibex loves mountain climbing. Professor Hoots walks through a field of iris flowers. Professor Hoots. See these? They're irises. A riot of colors starting with our letter I. A round eye flips into a light bulb.